Hey there, and welcome. Today, we are going to build your very first conversation in Polish. And here's the best part. We're not touching any complex grammar, no verb charts, none of that. We're just focusing on the vocabulary, the essential building blocks you need to start talking like right now.
I'm going to guess the answer is yes. Our goal here is super simple. By the time we're done, you're going to have a handful of practical words you can actually go out and use. So where do we even begin?
Well, the absolute first thing you need in any new language is the power to just point at something and ask, what is that? It's like the ultimate learning tool. And you know what? In Polish, it's incredibly easy. So let's build that foundation.
Okay, let's start with your magic key to unlocking pretty much everything in Polish. Co to jest? Just 3 little words. Go ahead, try saying it. Co to jest? Seriously, this question is going to be your new best friend.
And what about the answer? Just as easy. To jest. That means this is. So someone asks, co to jest? And you can come right back and identify the object with to jest. And just like that, you've got a whole conversation.
All right, time for our first actual noun, and it's a perfect one for a language learner, right? The word is słownik, and it means dictionary, a key tool for anyone on this journey with us.
Now, let's put it all together in a real sentence. To jest nowy słownik angielsko-polski. This just means this is a new English-Polish dictionary. You can already see how to jest and słownik are working together there. Simple.
Awesome, you can now point at stuff and name it. So let's take that exact same skill and apply it to something a little more personal. People. The structure is basically the same, we just need a few new words.
Our first word for a person is kolega. Now, this specifically means a male friend or a male colleague. It's a super common and really useful word to have in your back pocket. So for example, you could say something like, Robert to jest dobry kolega, which means Robert is a good friend. See? We're using that same to jest structure to describe a person.
Now here's a fun little thing about Polish. You'll often find different words for men and women. So a male student is a student, but a female student is a studentka. Don't think of it as grammar. Just think of them as 2 totally separate words for your vocabulary toolkit.
Let's add a couple of really essential family words to our list. First up, we've got matka, which, as you can probably guess, means mother, a fundamental word in any language, right? And we can use it just like all the other words we've learned. Pani Maria to dobra matka means Mrs. Maria is a good mother. You seeing that pattern? It's all starting to click together.
And of course, the word for father is ojciec. So you've got the pair matka for mother and ojciec for father. Easy to remember.
And in a sentence, that's going to look like this. Pan Nowak to dobry ojciec, which translates to Mr. Nowak is a good father. And look at you, you're already describing family members. This is great. So you might have noticed a word that kept popping up in those last few examples, the word for good. But it looked a little different each time, didn't it? Let's take a quick look at that. This is how we start to add some real color and description to our sentences. Okay, this is where it gets kind of fun. Instead of just one word for good, Polish has a few different flavors. The key is to just learn which version goes with which noun. Think of it like a matching game. For student, you use dobre. For matka, you use dobra. And for another kind of noun, you use dobre. So what kind of word would you pair with dobre? Well, here's a great example. Lotnisko, which means airport. Let's add this final piece of vocabulary to our growing list. And let's see that final version in action. Okęcie to jest dobre lotnisko, meaning Okęcie is a good airport. So here's the real takeaway. You just learn which flavor of good goes with which noun. Dobre student, dobra matka, dobre lotnisko. It's just a matching game. All right, let's step back for a second and just look at what we've learned. In just a few minutes, you've put together this really powerful set of words to start identifying the world around you in Polish. Look at all this. This is your official Polish starter pack. You've got the question, co to jest, and the answer, to jest. You've got words for people like kolega, student, studentka, matka, and ojciec. You've got words for places and things like słownik and lotnisko. And you even have 3 different ways to say something is good. Dobre, dobra, and dobre. That is a fantastic start. So you have all the pieces now. You can point to a dictionary and say, to jest słownik, or introduce a friend with to jest dobry kolega. The only real question left is, what's the first Polish sentence you're gonna try?